What is the external accountability method, and how is it going to help you be more successful in your life? What's up, guys? DC. We get back into another video today. I want you to picture this. Think about thousands of years ago, okay? Back when we used to live in nomadic tribes, our ancestors, okay? Now, we used to live in about maybe 100, 150 people groups, and we're going to talk from a traditional point of view, okay? The men typically would be the hunter-gatherers, right? The woman typically would be stay at home, taking care of the family, the children, and doing like the cooking, cleaning, all that sort of stuff, right? Just back then, okay? Now, from a guy's perspective, so we're going to kind of focus on today, but you can apply this in both ways. The guys would often go out and they would do the hunting, and they would come together, and basically they would work on making sure that they got enough food for the tribe at the end of the day. And they would always go together, of course. Let's say if they were hunting a big mammoth or something, everybody needed to work together. They needed as many people possible all on the same page. So all these men working together, they had them hold each other externally accountable, which means that person A made sure that person B went out on the boar hunt with them, or on the mammoth hunt, and they made sure that together they went out. And let's say if person B wanted to stay at home and have some fun with his wife or kids, whatever it might be, and he was just kind of slacking, he wasn't really putting enough work in the tribe. Eventually, they would just kick him out of the tribe. They would say, yeah, you're not doing your due diligence, and we just can't have you holding us down anymore. So that poor guy would probably get killed or abandoned, maybe sacrificed to the gods. My point being, his friends, brothers, whatever it was, would hold him externally accountable and make sure that he was putting in his work. And how do I relate this to today's topic? Basically, we have descended from our ancestors, and we have passed those genes down. Now, that's part of many reasons why we were able to survive. This is why you feel a little bit of guilt, regret, shame when you put off some sort of task that you know you're supposed to do, especially when you are in a group setting and all the boys are doing it and you're the guy who doesn't do it. This is also a little bit of social proof, right? But this is part of the reason why we want to do things when other people hold us accountable. This is external accountability. Now, if we can teach ourselves to actually tap in more to this inner mechanism of survival, then we can be a lot more successful in our lives. I'm telling you guys right now, holding yourselves externally accountable with the friends, brothers, whatever it might be today, starting today, you will see a lot more improvement, a lot more productivity in your life. They say if you hang around with 4 clowns all day every day, then you're going to be the 5th one, right? And this isn't just about physically hanging out with friends, but also the type of influencers that you listen to, the type of content you consume. Especially if this is the type of people that you hang around with. If you get people that are around you that are all about drive and discipline and have these values of success and what it takes to get there, especially doing it together, you tell these people, they tell you, okay, I want you to do this, I'm going to do this, we're going to work together, and we're going to see what we have. We're going to compare the results, and I promise the amount of success you'll see after is immense. Here's what's funny. Shame is actually a good thing when done right. See, most people think of shame as this uncomfortable feeling, and they want to kind of like run away from it or hide it, avoid it, whatever it might be. But in reality, there's a reason why shame can actually be a really good thing. So back then, right, if we're going back to the tribal times, if you were the guy who was slacking in the group, they would shame on you, right? They'd say, come on, man, why are you doing this? They'd probably talk smack, whatever it might be. But the point is to get you motivated to join them and to overall benefit yourself and the rest of the tribe. Shaming somebody to be more productive depends on 2 factors here. 1, you have to make sure that your intentions are good. You have to make sure and have them understand this too, that what you want to do, the reason that you might be shaming somebody is so that they can be more productive in their lives. And in return, you guys can be more productive together to get whatever task it might be that you guys need to get done. So it doesn't mean you have to insult the guy, but you have to question his standpoint, his beliefs in life, his trajectory and where he thinks he's going, and you have to explain why you think the certain amount of tasks that he's doing on a daily basis are not adding up to the success that he wants. And because of that, you guys have this sort of mindfulness that you'll be able to see from a new perspective how you can improve. The second factor is impact, because you can have a good intention, but depending on how you communicate with them, you could have a really bad impact. Like I said, they could take things in a wrong way. They could get offended. They might ignore you. They might think, oh, this guy's just trying to berate me and he's not actually trying to help me out. So you have to have good intention, but you also have to have the communication skills to make sure that they are able to actually grasp what you're trying to say. So your impact is just as important, if not more important, than the intention itself. But they work together. So once you have good intention and good impact, you can influence somebody in a very productive and positive way. And because of that, you can then be able to curate external accountability for yourself and other people. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you can start implementing external accountability in your lives today. And I want to hear about it in the comments below. So if you have any ideas or any comments that you'd like to share, I'm more than happy to hear it. But thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next.